Sega. What's up, guys? Ziggy here, bringing you an episode of Sonic the Hedgehog. What? That's right, I'm taking you back in the way back when machine, 1991, as you can see right there. Now, off the bat, I'm gonna beat the game for you guys. I'm not gonna play the whole entire game. I'm gonna beat this game in like 2 minutes. So I used the code. I don't know if y'all remember back in the day, but this code was kind of like the Contra code: up, down, left, right, A start. It was the code of the Genesis, kind of thing like Contra: up, up, down, down, left, right, left, right. Back then, no one cared about cheat codes. Everybody cheated. Who didn't cheat in these games? Everybody knows where the flutes were in Mario. Everybody knows these codes in Contra: get 30 lives. Everybody knew about, the Mortal Kombat codes to get the blood, in the Genesis whenever that game came out. Everybody knew these things. And, back then, cheat codes were encouraged, I guess. The developers were the ones that put them in there. It was a lot of fun. You didn't have to worry about no kill-death ratio. You didn't have to worry about, people talking shit on the internet. You didn't have to worry about, having to camp in the corner like a little bitch. Nah. But, Sonic the Hedgehog was, real fun game for Genesis, and obviously that game put, Sega on the map. And believe it or not, that year in 1991, whenever they bundled Genesis, Sonic with the Genesis, it actually outsold the Super Nintendo that Christmas and took like 65% of the market. But man, have things changed. Now Nintendo's still alive and kicking. Sega is done, as far as the console wars went. And they were #1 at one point, #2 for a long while. And they fell apart, and now they just make the games. But Sonic was a great game, and I'm pretty sure there's other gameplays of Sonic on YouTube. But I figured I'd take you back in 20 years. I was a little kid. I was 9 years old this time. And I was just thinking about it the other day. It's like, man, it's already, 2011, and I remember when these games, were nothing. A lot of people who don't realize what these games were like. My cousins don't even know what a Genesis was. He thought the oldest Sega was a Dreamcast. But yeah, it's gone a long way, and so is Nintendo. Nintendo's come a long way, and that's actually the funny thing is that knowing that this game, Sonic, was what beat Super Nintendo for a year anyways, that one year, 1991. It's funny playing this game on the Nintendo console. The Nintendo Wii is the reason why I'm playing this game right now. I have the Genesis, I have the Sega Game Gear. I remember these things back then. These things were funny, and of course if a kid sees some of these things now, or you youngsters out there seeing our old Game Boys, you're like, what the hell is this? And a big old calculator. When those things were huge. They didn't have the cool 3DSs back then. They were, I wouldn't even say they were black and white. They're like a greenish yellowish instead of white and gray tone black. It was horrible, the graphics that we had back then, but that's what we used. And we had a lot of fun with it. This game, this was a lot of fun for us. This is our Call of Duty back then. Mario World's our Call of Legend of Zelda, Super Metro, those are our Call of Duty. And then for Genesis itself, there was a lot of cool games that we thought were cool when we were kids anyways. We had Michael Jackson Moonwalker. We were moonwalking everywhere. We had Sonic, obviously, and Super Nintendo had Donkey Kong Country and things like that. Those were the graphics back then. You didn't have to worry about internet and anything like that. Now it's all about online play. Now it's all about graphics. Now it's all about like putting yourself in this status among others. Back then you didn't have no pressure. You just played, and you played this game by yourself, or if you had Super Mario World, you could play with a brother, and it was just taking turns playing with your siblings. And it was just who can either get furthest in the game or who had the highest score. That's all it was about back then. Not kill-death ratio, none of that stuff. No achievements, no perks. That stuff didn't come till later on. Whenever Nintendo made the 64 and Mario Kart 64 came out, and it took the multiplayer to a whole new level. Because Mario Kart, for Super Nintendo was a lot of fun. But this is coming to an end. As you see here, it says try again. To really beat the game, I just did the cheat code to get to the last word. To beat the game, you have to play the whole thing and get all the Chaos Emeralds. And whenever you do that in the beginning, whenever he sees the animals, he has like a stupid smile on his face. But that's the end of the video. Hope you guys enjoyed, taking you way back. And please rate. Peace.